Hello everyone. Welcome to UPSC Explainer 101. Today, we'll explore Chapter 14, First World War and Nationalist Response, from Spectrum. Let's dive in. Discuss the impact of the First World War on the Indian national movement. Answer. Influence on nationalist groups. The war intensified nationalist activities in India. While moderates supported Britain's war efforts, extremists and revolutionaries saw it as an opportunity to intensify the struggle for freedom. Economic impact. The war led to increased military expenditure by the British government and higher taxes, resulting in economic hardships for Indians. This, in turn, fueled resentment against colonial rule, growth of national consciousness, wartime sacrifices and contributions by Indians highlighted the contradictions in the British policy of denying self-rule, thereby increasing national consciousness and demand for self-government. Evaluate the significance of the Home Rule movement in the Indian freedom struggle. Answer. Leadership and ideology. Led by Tilak and Besant, it aimed for self-government within the British Empire, marking a significant shift from mere political reforms to the demand for autonomy. Mass mobilization. The movement was crucial in mobilizing the masses and expanding the base of the Indian freedom struggle beyond the elite, thereby laying the groundwork for subsequent mass movements. Political education. It played a vital role in political education and agitation through meetings, pamphlets, and newspapers, enhancing political awareness among Indians. Analyze the outcomes of the Lucknow Pact, 1916, and its implications for Indian politics. Answer. Congress-League cooperation. The pact marked a significant moment of Hindu-Muslim unity, as the Congress agreed to separate electorates for Muslims, reflecting a united front against British rule. Reunion of extremists and moderates. This event symbolized the reunification of the Indian National Congress, bringing together different factions for a common cause. Long-term implications. Though it was a landmark in communal harmony, it also laid the foundation for future communal divisions by institutionalizing separate electorates. Critically assess Montagu's Declaration of 1917 and its reception in India. Answer. Policy shift. Montagu's declaration was significant as it promised the progressive realization of responsible government in India, representing a policy shift by the British. Indian response. The declaration was met with skepticism by Indian leaders, who criticized the lack of a specific timeline and the vagueness of the promise of self-government. Role in subsequent reforms. This declaration laid the foundation for the Montagu-Chelmsford reforms and the Government of India Act, 1919, which were significant steps, albeit insufficient from the Indian perspective. Analyze the role of the First World War as a catalyst in the Indian national movement. Answer. Intensification of nationalist activities. The war exacerbated discontent among Indians due to economic hardships and political suppression, fueling a stronger nationalist sentiment. Shift in British policies. The war led to a change in British attitudes towards Indian aspirations, as seen in the Montagu Declaration, which promised gradual self-governance. Revolutionary activities. The period witnessed a surge in revolutionary activities, both within India and abroad, as revolutionaries sought to take advantage of the British preoccupation with the war. Evaluate the contribution of the Home Rule movement in laying the foundation for future nationalist movements in India. Answer. Mass mobilization. The movement's ability to engage a broader section of society set the stage for future mass movements, particularly under Gandhi's leadership. Political awakening. It created a new political consciousness and a sense of urgency for self-rule among Indians, transcending regional, class, and religious barriers. Ideological shift. The movement marked a shift from moderate to more assertive demands for self-rule, impacting subsequent nationalist strategies. Discuss the implications of the Lucknow Pact on Hindu-Muslim relations and its long-term consequences on Indian politics. Answer. Temporary Hindu-Muslim unity. The pact demonstrated a fleeting moment of unity, which was pivotal in shaping the national movement at the time. Communal representation. The acceptance of separate electorates institutionalized communal identities in politics, which had lasting repercussions on Hindu-Muslim relations. Precursor to partition. The pact, while a short-term success in terms of unity, can be seen as a precursor to the eventual partition of India, as it laid the foundation for communal politics. Critically assess the British government's response to the Indian national movement during World War I, particularly in light of the Montagu Declaration. Answer. British dilemma. The war period presented a dilemma for the British. While needing Indian support for the war effort, they were wary of conceding political power. Montagu Declaration. The declaration, promising gradual self-governance, was a strategic move to placate Indian demands without ceding immediate control. Indian disillusionment. The vague and incremental nature of the promises led to disillusionment among Indian leaders, setting the stage for more assertive demands for independence. Prelims MCQs. During World War I, the Indian nationalist response was characterized by a. Unanimous support for the British war effort. B. Complete opposition to the war. Diverse responses ranging from support to active resistance. D. Indifference towards the war. Answer. C. Diverse responses ranging from support to active resistance. The Home Rule movement in India was primarily influenced by a. The Irish Home Rule movement. B. The American Revolution. C. Russian Bolshevik Revolution. D. The French Revolution. Answer. A. The Irish Home Rule movement. The Lucknow Pact, 1916, is significant for a. Establishing the concept of separate electorates for Muslims. B. The merger of the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League. C. The reunification of moderates and extremists within the Congress. D. Introduction of non-cooperation movement. Answer. C. The reunification of moderates and extremists within the Congress. Montagu's Declaration of 1917 promised a. Complete independence for India. B. Partition of India. C. Gradual development of self-governing institutions. D. Abolition of the caste system. Answer. C. Gradual development of self-governing institutions. The Ghada Party, active during World War I, was primarily based in a. India. B. United States and Canada. C. Britain. D. Germany. Answer. B. United States and Canada. Who among the following was a prominent leader of the Home Rule League? A. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. B. Bipin Chandra Pal. C. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. D. Lala Lajpat Rai. Answer. C. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. The main objective of the Singapore Mutiny of 1915 was to a. Support the British war effort. B. Oppose the role at ACTC. Overthrow British rule in Singapore. D. Establish an independent state in Singapore. Answer. C. Overthrow British rule in Singapore. The Lucknow session of the Indian National Congress, 1916, was significant for a. Starting the non-cooperation movement. B. Launching the Quit India movement. C. Passing the Purna Swaraj resolution. D. Reunion of extremists and moderates. Answer. D. Reunion of extremists and moderates. The main reason for the disillusionment with the Montagu Declaration was a. The exclusion of Indians from higher administrative posts. B. The lack of a specific timeline for self-government. C. The introduction of separate electorates. D. The partition of Bengal. Answer. B. The lack of a specific timeline for self-government. The Home Rule movement led to a. The immediate granting of dominion status to India. B. A significant shift in Indian nationalism from elite to mass involvement. C. The start of the civil disobedience movement. D. The partition of India and Pakistan. Answer. B. A significant shift in Indian nationalism from elite to mass involvement. The Defence of India Act, implemented during World War I, was primarily aimed at a. Providing military aid to Britain. B. Suppressing revolutionary activities in India. C. Promoting Indian industries for war efforts. D. Increasing agricultural production for war needs. Answer. B. Suppressing revolutionary activities in India. Annie Besant, a leader in the Home Rule movement, was originally from a. Ireland. B. England. C. Canada. D. Australia. Answer. B. England. The Komagata Maru incident, related to the Indian freedom struggle, involved a. A mutiny by Indian soldiers. B. A ship carrying Indian immigrants to Canada. C. A failed assassination attempt on a British official. D. A protest against the Rowlatt Act. Answer. B. A ship carrying Indian immigrants to Canada. During World War I, the British government promised reforms in India through the a. August Offer. B. Cripps Mission. C. Montagu-Chelmsford Reforms. D. Simon Commission. Answer. C. Montagu-Chelmsford Reforms. The Rowlatt Act of 1919 was widely opposed in India because it a. partitioned Bengal. B. Introduced the concept of separate electorates. C. Authorized the government to detain political activists without trial. D. Led to the imposition of martial law in several parts of India. Answer. C. Authorized the government to detain political activists without trial. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, after his release in 1914, chose to A. lead the non-cooperation movement, B. rejoin the Indian National Congress and advocate for Home Rule, C. advocate for complete independence from the British Empire, D. support the British in World War I in exchange for concessions. Answer. B. rejoin the Indian National Congress and advocate for Home Rule. The Ghada Party, formed during the World War I era, was primarily composed of A. Indian students studying abroad, B. Indian laborers and immigrants in North America, C. Indian political leaders in exile, D. British sympathizers in India. Answer. B. Indian laborers and immigrants in North America. The Montagu-Chelmsford reforms led to the introduction of A. Dyachi in the provinces, B. complete independence for India, C. the policy of divide and rule, D. the non-cooperation movement. Answer. A. Dyachi in the provinces. Annie Besant, associated with the Home Rule movement, was also known for her work in A. the feminist movement in India, B. the Theosophical Society, C. the Indian labor movement, D. the establishment of educational institutions. Answer. B. the Theosophical Society. The main reason behind the formation of the Ghada Party was to A. support the British war effort, B. promote Indian immigration to North America, C. overthrow British rule in India, D. advocate for workers' rights in India. Answer. C. overthrow British rule in India. Thanks for watching.